How's it going, everybody? All right, today for my video for Summer Rec, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of going outside, I am gonna show you guys something that you can do inside of your house, okay? What I am gonna show you guys is give you a little information about how you can do laundry. It's laundry day. Doing laundry is an important skill. Cleaning your clothes is something that you guys have to do and keep up with consistently. It's something that you guys can do at home, and it's pretty easy, and it'll help out all the adults at your house if you guys are able to do your laundry and their laundry as well. So it's very simple, it's pretty easy. I wanna go through a couple steps about how to do laundry, and hopefully then you guys are gonna be able to learn that and do it at home as well, okay? So, first things first, when you're doing laundry, you have to take the clothing, the dirty clothes that you have to wash, and separate them. I typically separate them into two piles, light clothing and dark clothing, depending on what color they are, okay? All of your clothes, like these shorts I have right here, should have a tag on the back, okay? And the tag will also tell you, they'll give you information about how to wash it. It might say warm water, it might say cold water, something like that. It might give you a little information. So look at the tag, and that might provide some information as well. Otherwise, I separate the clothes into two piles, light colors and dark colors. So one pile, the lights, have a lot of white t-shirts, gray t-shirts, and over in the darks, there's a lot of black clothing and purple, all different sorts of colors like that, okay? So what I did here, I have a pile of dark clothing right here with some black shorts and some Under Armour purple shirts and things like that, okay? These are clothes that I need to wash. So we are in my very creepy looking basement right here. This is where I have my washer and dryer. So right here is my washer, and then right next to it over here is the dryer that dries your clothes after you're done washing it, okay? The first thing you gotta do is wash your clothes. So once you have them separated, go ahead and just take the clothes and throw them right in the washer, all right? You don't wanna put too many clothes in there. You don't wanna get it too full, but everything that needs to be washed in the darks goes in there, okay? Next, you need to add your soap. So your laundry detergent might look something like this stuff over here. So this is the laundry detergent. This is the soap that I use. If you screw off the cap, as I'm doing right now, it's sort of like a measuring cup, and you can pour in the laundry detergent into the measuring cup, so you don't put too much soap in. You don't need a lot of soap, okay? Don't fill this up even halfway. Fill it up less than half, and not a lot of soap in there at all, okay? These are some other ones you guys might have seen. So this is just another one that it has laundry detergent. These are Tide Pods, all right? These are I also own. You just throw them in there. It's like that. The soap's in there. You just throw it in the washer. You don't need to pour it or anything, okay? What I'll do is I'll just pour this detergent here. Like I said, you don't want to do too much. Hopefully I have some. It's kind of empty. Okay. It's coming out. Pour it there. And voila. I might have even put too much in there. But once you have it poured in there, you're going to add it to the washer, to your clothes. So I just go ahead in there and I kind of pour it all underneath, all onto my clothes. That's the soap. All right. Now, once you've added the soap, we're ready to close the lid. Now, all washers and dryers are different. What you have at your house is going to look different than what I have in my house, and the buttons might look different, but it's all functioning the same way. So here's how mine looks. There is a dial that you're looking at right now that has a bunch of options. So this one this is the type of clothes that are in the washer. This says colors, so those would be the dark colors that we just put. If I twist the knob over here, this says white, so that would be white tees, gray clothing, any sort of light colors. This is towels and sheets, so if I had my towels in there from going to the beach or something, I would twist it to the towel section, okay? And then there's other options too, like casuals and delicates. And if you twist it, that might affect, depending on what's in there, that might affect how many minutes it takes to wash, okay? So if you twist it over here, like this means that takes 41 minutes for it to wash. And there's also other information such as how hot or cold the water temperature is. So the hot water would be right here. If it was cold water, it would be down there. So whatever you got in your washer kind of depends on what the temperature should be as well. So if you change it to whites, that would be 40 minutes long. Towels, same thing. Now what we put in there was just a bunch of black and purple clothing. So I'm gonna change it to colors. 41 minutes it's gonna take. And then over here, you have the start button. So once I press that, it's gonna start and it's gonna take 41 minutes, okay? Bingo. That was pretty simple, right? Now the machine does the rest. It fills up with water. The soap mixes in with it. It cleans up the clothes, okay? Then we're gonna skip ahead 41 minutes. So now it's all done washing. Let's say it's 41 minutes later. You need to take it out and dry it off, all right? So once it's done, you would take the clothes out of the washer and you would move them over here to the dryer. I'm gonna move this stuff so you guys can get a better look at the dryer. Okay, the dryer looks something like this. All dryers have covers like this that I'm pulling out right now to catch lint, all right? The lint is catches right here. Now you wanna make sure that's clean before you are gonna dry your clothes. You wanna make sure that the lint is off there. If it can peel off, just get it off of there. You don't want all that lint. It just catches all that stuff on there as it dries, all right? Now the drying process is pretty simple. Once that's clean, the lint catcher can go back in there, okay? I put some clothes in the dryer already, so if we take a look in here, there are some clothes that need to be dried, okay? They're wet. So, I will close the lid, and like I said, the process is pretty simple. There's one simple dot for mine. I have over here one dial that I can turn. This is the minutes that it will take to dry, okay? So I twist it over here. This is an automatic dry. This one over here is a timed one. That just means how many minutes is it gonna take. So if I want 20 minutes, there's not a lot of clothes, there's just 2 or 3 pieces, 20 minutes should do the trick. If there's a little more clothing, I can twist it up and we can do 40 minutes. If the thing is full, I can twist it up and do 60 minutes, okay? Pretty simple. So let's just say there's not a lot of clothes in there. I'm gonna go 20 minutes of drying. Next thing to do is to move over, and this is just a start button. Once I press this, if you heard that, the dryer will start. And it will dry these clothes for as long as you set it for. And once you take it out, it should be all good to dry. Then you just gotta fold the clothing and you're done, okay? So we're very productive already this morning. We did our laundry by washing our clothes and drying our clothes. I want you guys to try to go and find and do some laundry today at your house, okay? If you got a washer and dryer at your house, go find some clothes that need to be washed. Test it out, try it. It's a very important skill. I hope you guys enjoy it, okay? Thanks for listening.